Warning, the following show contains strong language as well as heavily opinionated thoughts. If you're easily offended or cannot handle the opinions of others, you should close this video now. Hello, welcome to another episode of That Video Game Show. I'm Nicky Vancho.
And I'm Kenny Gamache.
And today we're going to be playing Conkers Bad Fur Day for the Nintendo 64.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's the better version of the game, right?
It is the better version of the game.
Why is that?
Because the Xbox version is censored. But we'll get into that later.
Yeah, we will.
So we're just going to...
Look at this guy, got a fucking chainsaw. He's cutting shit up.
Yeah, Conker's awesome. You can't skip this, so you have to watch this.
That's alright.
Yeah. Rareware, back when they were really good.
Yeah, they are. Or were.
Yeah. Marvelous. Just love it when he says that. You can skip this, but I'll let it play out. You know, the cock and plucker.
Yeah, the cock and plucker.
There you go.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Look at Death just chilling.
So I'm going to go around, so I'm going to show you what's going on with this. So, you know, you got game number 1 up here. Then you got game number 2. Your game number 3. You got the chapters, and then you got options. Now, inside options, you can change it to, like, the stereo. Then you got your cheats, too.
Ooh, type in cheats?
Yeah, I don't type in any cheats, but, you know. And then their multiplayer. That's pretty much the only thing in the Conker games I haven't tried out, but we're going to start a new game now.
I like that.
Yes.
Nintendo presents.
So do you think we should, like, shut up, or do you think we can just talk over it? There are subtitles when they talk.
Let's... How long is this? Is it going to be long?
Well, we're going to do a longer episode today because, one, you can't skip the cutscenes even if you wanted to.
Berry.
You can only skip them when you've already seen them once.
So
we have to watch all the cutscenes. So that's what that's going to be. So they are pretty long, and there's kind of some of them in between.
Alright, we will be quiet. He looks like a bad bitch.
Little Clockwork Orange. Yeah. I've never seen the movie, but I watched the thing. That's what they said it was, so I was like, okay, whatever.
I don't see it.
What do you think he's drinking?
Milk.
That's what I thought, but it didn't really make any sense considering Conker's a squirrel that likes to get drunk.
Maybe it's a White Russian.
Oh, there you go. This game is so awesome.
He's like so small compared to that seat.
I know.
Well, there I am. Conker the King. King of
Piece of
all
cheese.
the land.
He's so awesome.
Who'd have thought that? But how did I come to this, I hear you say? And who are those strange fellows that surround my throne? I hear you also say. Well, it's a long story. Come closer, and I'll tell you.
His voice is
It all
awesome.
started yesterday.
Kind of sounds
What
like
day that was.
a grandma.
It's what I call
Your grandma sounds like Conker.
No, I'm just saying it sounds like a grandma.
Okay.
Not my grandma.
Well, I'm just
Let's clarify that real
okay,
fast.
Yeah. I was about to say I need to meet your grandma if she sounds like Conker. Oh.
Ooh.
Here we go, Barry.
Barry's getting it. Ooh.
In the Xbox version, she has a 69 on the back of her little top part.
Yeah?
Yeah, she does.
Why?
Your guess is as good as mine, but I'm telling you it's probably because she's a slut.
I believe it.
You've reached, like, Barry's place. I'm not available to answer the phone, obviously. However,
What a bitch.
Look at her go.
a number may sound cute. I may ring you back. Ciao.
What a whore.
I know.
Such a
Did you like
dumb
how she added
whore.
the "and" sound cute?
Yeah.
Barry, if you dare pick up. Hello? Oh, anyway.
Barry's kicking, doing like
I'm gonna be a
Tybo.
bit late.
Yeah.
Well, met up with a couple of the guys, and they're off tomorrow to some, I don't know, fight some war somewhere. Anyway,
He's fucking drunk.
Who exercises like
I
that?
don't know, but maybe like
I think she bought it.
in the 90s, that's what they did.
That's what they did.
Yeah,
Chicks did handstands and did in-air
Splits.
splits.
yeah.
How is it?
Maybe she's a stripper.
What, again? Okay.
She might be.
Okay. God, they're so cool.
Ooh, the
I
weasels.
don't feel so good now.
Yeah,
Guys enjoy yourself
obviously
and
the
all that.
Beatles
I'll probably
Yeah.
see you sometime next week.
is what they're
Gotta go
copying there. Even though it doesn't make any sense because none of the instruments are actually in relation to the Beatles except for the drums.
Toilets up this way. Yeah, that's better.
This is great. I love this.
Too good tonight. Ooh, hang on a sec.
He just like threw up on that dude.
I think's pissed.
Sorry about that, old chap. Gotta go.
Sorry about that little chop.
Well, I mean, look, I mean, it's an N64 game. Looks pretty good. I mean, so far,
Well,
it's
yeah, like
interesting.
there are some things that's like when I look up that this is probably one of the best looking N64 games because it's towards the very end of its lifespan. So it's pretty much everything they could possibly do to get the graphics as best as they could on the system.
Familiar to me.
What the hell?
Those are some bees stealing a hive. You'll find out about that later.
Ooh.
And as I said before, we couldn't skip this even if we wanted to.
Yeah. I mean, it's interesting. It's part of the game. It's appeal. So this when games were good, it was all about the story and it was like interesting.
Well,
They're not like dried out.
well, don't be going with the story to this is so good.
It's Conker. I mean, if you haven't played Conker, it's a unique game by
It's
far.
unique, but the storyline is paper thin. Believe me, at the time we're playing this right now, I've played this game through on the N64 and on the Xbox. So, yeah,
What's the guy from Jungle Book doing in here?
the Panther King.
Yeah.
That's he's what Conker's all about because you'll find out later on. I think you get to the actual point of why Conker wants to be like he's actually in the game, but he's kind of just drunk right now, wanting to get back home.
I understand.
But the Panther King,
We've all been down that road.
yeah, he's well, yeah, sure. The Panther King, he just wants Conker to stand underneath the table so his milk doesn't fall off. That's the whole storyline with the
I
Panther
like
King.
that. I also like his pink like shirt he had going on there.
Yeah.
Honestly, say I've only been that drunk once my whole entire life.
Yeah?
Yes.
You've woken up in the middle of, like, nowhere and...
Yes, and I had no idea where I was, and I might have been naked at the time. Might have been.
So, in the Xbox version, you can actually cut straight through this little patch thing.
Yeah.
But in the N64 one, they didn't put a gate here, so you have to walk all the way around this. The first time I started playing this game, I was like, you gotta be kidding me. He walks this slow. I'm like, what the fuck do I do? Because I was mashing all the buttons, because I'd never played this game before, and I was just like, okay, I guess I'll walk around this cage thing. I don't know why they did that. I really like that improvement in the Xbox version.
Yeah.
That is kind of the only good thing about the Xbox version. Not that it has a gate shortcut, but that it looks really good. Like, when I started playing it, I thought it was actually... I was like, this isn't a 360 game? That's how good it looked.
Wow.
It does look really good.
Oh, hello. Can you help me? I need to
Is he
get
so drunk
home
he's talking to the
from
Scarecrow? Is it? Or is that
No, the
wrong?
Scarecrow's alive.
Okay.
Oh, no. No.
Oh, so you can't help me at all.
Actually, yes, I can. Maybe.
Okay. What's your name?
Really?
Beardy. You haven't got
Beardy.
No. Ready. A scapegoat.
Okay, Birdie.
Birdie.
So how can you help me?
Right. step over here.
Is there a reason he spun into circles?
Character. That's all I'm gonna say.
that.
You see those buttons? Actually, you'll find that they're context sensitive. And, well, actually, they, press B.
Press B.
Oh, yeah. The line.
Yeah, this game kind of it breaks the what would it be called, the fourth wall, when you're actually involving the actual person doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it does that a lot. Like Conker just looks at the screen and tells you push B.
Okay, I'll press.
Like he does that a lot in this game. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Would you say that's part of its appeal?
Like
it's a winning factor.
Yeah,
That makes the
yeah.
game
Like
good.
there's a lot of things that are like really appealing about this
What
game.
does that mean?
Tell me.
Like there's
Oh.
like tons of curse words. There's like
For example.
like shit, asshole. They always beep out the word fuck and twat. I think they could really beep out twat in the Xbox version, but in the N64 one, I think it's intact.
Ooh. I like that.
Sometimes they beep out the word shit, but sometimes they don't. I couldn't understand that.
Oh, just what I needed.
It's milk.
It would seem to me that these give me just what I need at that moment in time. Oh, I see what he means. Context sensitive. Clever. Oh, better. Right, let's get out of here. Oh, and by the way, if for whatever reason you want to skip all these wonderful cuts,
There you go.
then just press the L button. But you will have to have watched them at least once.
He told you.
Yeah, there you go. So don't just listen to me when I tell you we can't skip this. Conker straight up tells
Listen
you
to Conker.
you can't skip this. I like how he's got little floaties on his arms. He does. You do take them off later on, but in most of the time you do. He's just telling you how to jump right now. We can just talk over this.
Yeah.
Um.
So tell me about this game.
So yeah, more of its appeal factor.
Okay.
So I would. Have you played this whole game and beat it?
No, I've only played I played it when I was really young, but I remember it was really funny.
Okay, so it's kind of like an episode of South Park, sorta.
Okay.
Like there's kind of like weird shit in it all the time, and like the stick of truth kind of takes it to a whole new level. But it kind of always pissed me off when I'm playing this game, and it's like on the box it straight says this is not meant for someone unless you're over the age of 17.
Yeah.
But yet they beep out the word fuck. Does that make any sense?
No.
No, it really doesn't. And then the Xbox version, they censored it even more, which I don't. It's just kind of annoying when you're listening to a cutscene. All right, hold on. Shit. I almost didn't make that, so hold on, let me try again.
Like,
All right, yeah, I was talking.
I like your little tail spin,
You know what it
Why?
reminds me of?
Sonic.
No, Dixie.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'll give you that.
Think again.
What? Sonic?
I just
Well,
Maybe Tails.
That's what I was thinking. Tails, but yeah, Sonic and Tails.
It really
Anyway.
it hit me when it was like well, it's made by Rare and they did Dixie. It was like it kind of made me like it even more when it was like kind of reminiscent of Dixie.
Gets right up
People that don't know, I love Dixie Kong.
He does love Dixie Kong.
She's my girl.
rich, say.
The old Dixie Kong though, not the new one.
Yeah, they ruined her ponytail hair thing.
stop talking about
Because you can't fly through the whole level.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's face
He's all
it.
about flying through the whole level.
Closer. We can discuss
Something worth noting is the Xbox version of this.
Yeah.
You still do most of this, only they kind of refined it a little bit more. All right, hold on, wait. Do I gotta pull this now? Hold on. Yeah. Okay. So you have to pull this to open this door.
Nice.
I was kind of talking and I was forgetting about it. So, yeah, they refine this a little bit more, and they change his weapon in the Xbox version. You'll see coming up that his weapon that he gets is a frying pan.
Yeah.
Whereas in the Xbox version, he gets a frying pan, but then he's like, I don't want this anymore, and he gets a baseball with nails stuck in the end of it.
Oh, so they tried to make it like more violent.
Yeah. Wow, I'm really trying to get this key.
Get it?
Hang on.
But you have to like do this so he tells you.
Missing it.
Uh-oh.
Didn't I
Yeah.
have a...
See what it does.
Pressing B.
Go do it.
See what that does.
Yeah, he's like, okay.
Are you sure you got that?
He's like, "Are you sure you're not retarded?"
Yeah.
Okay, then do it.
I don't think it asks you that in the Xbox version. I think it just says, yeah, it is what it is. And
Smack it.
I'm really trying to smack this thing.
Smack it.
I like how he
Sucking
runs
right
with his
now.
arms out.
There you go.
Yeah, and like the Xbox version, there's actually like the weapons hanging on the wall over there.
Yeah.
And this version, there's not.
So
There's also a lot more combat and fighting people in the Xbox version, which I do not like at all.
that's what I'm saying. Like, it seems like this one was more about the language and like the appeal of being vulgar and being like outrageous.
Well, I mean, like
I mean, I never played the Xbox version.
Yeah.
The way you're making it sound is the Xbox version was more violent, more focused on violence.
you just hit things more with a baseball bat,
Yeah,
A frying pan.
more action based.
which even that isn't. It's not very good because
Do you get to pee on people in the Xbox version?
yeah, it's essentially the same game. They just added more to it. Like in this whole part right here, he still hits him with a firing pan,
Yeah.
but then he takes the baseball bat out, and I think he hits him with the baseball bat. I can't remember, but and then he straight tells you, and the developer's making the game. He's like, I thought this was a straight port. I don't want any more of this new stuff you think you're gonna add to the game.
And they do it anyway.
Like they take a few things out, but they don't. Essentially, it is a pretty straightforward.
You
port.
see, if I would have done a port of this game and I was the developer, I would have been like, I would have had that version. Then you could have unlocked the vulgar version.
Well,
Would have gave you more
since you
appeal.
since you bring that up, you can unlock the uncensored version of just the multiplayer portion of the Xbox version after you beat the game.
Let's see, that doesn't appeal to me.
Well, yeah, it doesn't appeal to me either. I'm just saying you can do it. But yeah, I know what you're saying. Because originally the Xbox version was supposed to be just completely uncensored the entire game. But then somewhere through the development process, they decided we're gonna completely censor the whole game, even more than the Nintendo 64 one.
Well, who's this guy? He's like floating around a chair.
I don't really know its name. I don't know.
Professor.
Welcome. I have a job for you.
The guy's face, it's like creepy.
He talks really, really slow. And it's kind of annoying at times now. When I play the game, I'm like, come on, dude. You don't have to talk this slow.
Maybe he is slow.
That's how he talks. And they add like this weird panther growl behind it. Yeah, like that.
Yeah, that was a growl.
He does bring up something really funny, actually. He talks about,
Don't be too.
it says it up here. He talks about, like, if he doesn't get things he wants, he, like, takes duct tape to all his little minion people. I'm not really sure what he does, and I wish they would have actually showed him do it.
Probably raped someone.
I wish they would have showed you, because it sounds really funny when he says it.
Duct tape out.
Yeah, you don't want me to get the duct tape out again, do you?
Wait, no.
He likes the duct tape.
Yeah.
He likes it. He likes the duct tape all over him.
Yeah. But, I mean, as I was saying before, like, I think it happens here, yeah. Like,
Fucking asshole. Really?
that was Kenny's alarm for his phone.
Yeah, I was supposed to wake up right now.
I just love it.
Insulate, anti-gravity chocolate. What?
Well, you see, when I first played this,
Get the
I was like,
fuck
what the fuck are they talking about? When you realize that's Conker's health,
Oh.
yeah. But it takes me out when I'm watching something and you hear beep, 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 like after like every word they say. You know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about? It just does.
It does.
Especially when it's like rated. Oops.
There's a ground there. Your face just ate it.
Well, you know, he did what he wants.
Go, Conker, go.
Remember the wasp we saw the night before?
Yeah.
Yeah, they stole her hive.
They stole the bee's hive.
I hope she's rich because she ain't cute. Did you hear that's what he was thinking?
Those tears. Calm down. Look at it for you. Yeah. Just follow it.
Yeah, so as I was saying before, at the time of the recording this, I have just beaten the Xbox version, and I've already beaten the N64 version of this, and they were all completely brand new. I did not play them when I was like 5, like Kenny's saying he did. So like, this is kind of the best way to look at it, because you know it is still playable today.
Yeah.
Because I did, and I think it's awesome.
I mean, I remember it being very funny.
I mean, I think it would have been even more fun if I played it back when it had came out.
Yeah.
But I didn't even know about this game, to tell you the truth. Because like the time
Yeah, because I brought it up and you were like, what?
yeah, I've never heard about this game.
Get it. They're trying to get you.
I could have ran across there, but that slows you down.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
You gotta stay on the street.
Because alright, so as we know, this game was developed by Rare, and it was actually published by Rare, and then in Europe it was published by THQ, which is no longer around anymore.
Go figure.
Yeah. It came out in March 5th, 2001, which is really late for the N64.
Get it.
Yeah, just blow those up. The game is single player and it has multiplayer. I don't think we're going to be looking at the multiplayer today.
Alright.
Yeah, because I'm never really into multiplayer in games.
Well, I remember this was like split screen anyway. It was kind of like GoldenEye.
Yeah.
I think it was like 4-player. You could like pee on each other and like smack each other with weapons and stuff.
You could have played the Xbox One online, but
Yeah.
you can't anymore because it was taken down, I think, in 2010, I think.
Wow.
So
So just take everything down. Just take it down.
you can still play it like split screen, like you were saying, on the
Yeah.
Xbox, and you can play it with like dummy bots, but
Doesn't surprise me.
I don't know.
Nothing.
Anyway, as a reward for your good service to the bee community, I present
She didn't give him
you
something.
with this.
What's she gonna give him? Let's find out.
Cash prizes.
Somebody come for me.
I love the things he says when he gets money. It's so cool. Ching!
Want some of the dough?
What the hell? Where's it go?
Yeah. Cash prize.
In his butt?
Oh, I just totally guessed, and that's what he really said. Cash prizes. There's another one he says like boats and butlers or something like that. It's hilarious.
Like one of them skills.
I know it'll never happen, but they should remake this game again and make it the right way.
Yeah.
It's never gonna happen, but it should.
It'd be cool.
There is some weird thing that was, it's like Project Spark or something. Have you heard about this?
No.
Because Conker's apparently playable in this, and it's been recently announced. But I think they changed his voice and stuff, so it's like, who cares?
You need manual. Otherwise, that doesn't work.
Yeah, another tutorial. I really don't understand what he's talking about here.
How
Like,
much?
after this whole thing with the cash money.
Pepsi box.
What?
Kenny, what's a maxi pact?
I think it's like a tampon.
That's what I thought he was talking about, but isn't that a maxi pad?
Yeah.
So they just abbreviated it like that?
Yeah.
Alright, good.
To make it humorous.
That's what I thought it was, but I was like, I don't know. I wasn't going to bring that up. And
You've
you're
made
like,
you love manual a long time. Give me money.
Here you go.
Here you go. It's manual.
Just press B.
What to do. In case you didn't know what to do.
he farted on it.
Hey, you.
The money's like, get me out of here. Fuck you.
Yeah, something that's cool, like the money, it always comes back to Conker. Like, even when you have to, because you use it, I think, 3 times in the game,
Yeah.
and it always comes back to him.
That's funny.
It's this, like, oh my god, Conker, shut up, quit talking.
It's an instruction book.
For the more complex stuff.
This is another reason why the episode's going to be super long, because I can't skip the cutscenes, and I still want you guys to actually experience what the game is.
You need it again?
Because if I wanted you to watch cutscenes, I could have just cut all the cutscenes together. It's this, and if you needed to push, like, you could push L and B again,
Yeah.
but, like, I've never gotten it to work. Like, I was pushing it, and I could never get the manual to come up, or whatever the fuck he's talking about.
Control stick to A.
There was that one point. Okay,
And Z button.
this is a little rant of mine right now, because...
Rant it. Let it loose.
Okay, so, the game in the beginning, it goes into extreme details on how to play every portion of the game, as you can tell.
Yeah.
Later on in the game, it's just like, they kind of were just like, who cares? Like, you can figure it out. Like, I'll bring up the zombie level when you have to fight zombies. They don't tell you to hold the right button on top of your analog stick to bring up the cursor to shoot them in the head.
You're missing them. There you go.
Well, I'm sorry, I'm kind of trying to rant at the same time, but it's like, do you want to tell me where you would aim on this?
Its face.
No, I'm talking about with the slingshot.
Good question.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, Xbox version, they actually put a little reticle on the screen so you can see where to shoot, which is Nice.
An improvement.
It is a really, really useful improvement.
So they improved on the gameplay, but
Well, some things.
okay.
There are still some things in the Xbox version that still just piss me off.
Let's see. That way.
Which way you gonna go?
Well, I think we're gonna go check out the poop first.
Do it.
It smells a bit pooey.
Going to the pooey.
Oh, cat.
Yeah, I don't think we'll be able to get to like any of the actual poo level because it's really far away. But
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock.
the poo is definitely the best part of the game.
Do you fight like pieces of poo?
Well, they'll come back later.
You do fight a giant poo,
Yeah.
and you throw toilet paper at it,
You
and
TP the poo.
you make cows drink prune juice.
So they poo.
And dude, they have like he calls it the screaming squirts.
That's cool.
Oh,
Wow.
another cutscene.
What is the key element in this experimentation?
Milk is the key element.
We have pebble, yeah? The milk in the glass broken. Ah, I see a problem. Oh,
Yeah, it is milk. They use milk a lot apparently for their formulas.
Well, in the Xbox version, it's not all milk. Like it's actually clear liquid and stuff.
Yeah.
And like I think they actually colored milk for milk in the Xbox One, but I think this one there was just a problem with hardware. They couldn't really do it. Like the little teddy bear head over there.
Yeah.
who uses the duct?
Uses the duct tape.
All right, so this game, the critical reception for this game was amazing. The problem was due to the fact it was rated mature and it had those that stupid warning thing on the front. It only sold about 55,000 copies.
Oh.
So
This is what parents were afraid.
oh god, I just threw it from.
Poop.
Yeah, so this game is definitely considered rare today, which is
Yeah.
really sad because I feel more people.
How much? How much was it?
To solve that problem. What do you
God, normal copies for it go anywhere between like $80 to like $140.
Is that on Amazon?
That's on eBay.
eBay.
The Xbox version is actually going up too.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because I recently got a copy of it for like $40, but that was cheap. Most of the time they're up to like $60, $70 too. Because this is a case where years later people discover this game and like it's awesome, whereas when it came out nobody knew or cared. I really hate it when games are like that. You remember we ran into that that Wii game, that Jiwan.
Yeah.
Like that was really fun to play with a bunch of friends.
Well, that's why I got that one game
You must be Bert.
on the PlayStation 3 that we're gonna play for the Halloween episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it was supposed to be like really rare, and like the company made this one game, and it was really really good, and the company went bankrupt. And that's like the only game they did that was really good.
That seems like the story for a lot of things. But yeah, for people that are clamoring for Rare to make another actual Conker game, it's debatable if it would even be good. Because all the people that were at Rare have pretty much, well, were in Rare at the time of this game's making,
Yeah.
have pretty much left. So
Do you have to do better things, or just left? Or just-
I never actually looked into that. I was thinking about doing it, but I never did. So what you guys are wondering, we're feeding this rat cheese.
to make them fart.
Well, because he's hungry or something. Yeah, he burped in our
It's
faces.
like retarded.
Because we're trying to get this big hippo lady block off the other dude's box so we can get up top. That's what I'm doing. Didn't explain it. Done this so many times.
Feed more cheese.
There's another case. I've gotten crushed by these stupid boxes so many times when I was playing it the first time. And it was more along the... I don't remember why. I think it was just sucking. And you have to use the analog stick. You can't use like the D-pad on the side.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
So the controls are.
Oh my god.
The controls.
The controls have pissed me off more times than anything in this.
So would you say? Is there a lot of platforming in this game?
Yeah, but it's not so much the platforming. It's
So
more
it's
like
not
when
a
you have to
maximum?
drive something.
Oh. Okay.
Like later on, you have to drive like these hoverboards and fight like these little. We're gonna go with prehistoric people, and you like race them to get your cash money back.
Get it.
Marvelous.
The thing's face. What's wrong with his eyes? He's got like a lazy eye.
You know what it reminds me of?
What?
Sid from Ice Age.
True story. I see it.
Yeah.
You know what those blocks remind me of?
What?
The teapot from Beauty and the Beast. Like the face. I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know why either. I did not think that when I saw those.
What'd you think?
I didn't think anything actually. I just thought it was dumb. I did like there are some things that have eyes that I think looks cool. Like the cheese is okay. The money I thought was hilarious when I was like, well, dude, that's funny that money talks back. That'd be hilarious if it did in real life. Could you imagine if your cash money was like, bitch, you're spending me on this?
You probably would never spend it.
I know, right? All right, here we go. Third piece of cheese.
Feed it that cheese. To explode up.
Oh no! I think I've had too much.
Oh, it's leaking.
Yeah. That just looks like watermelon.
It does. He blew up a rat. Is it still alive?
Yeah.
Oh.
Did you like that?
Yeah.
I couldn't have lasted a moment longer there. Thank you very much, Mr. Squirrel. Now, there's something real neat inside that barn. You just gotta get in there, Sonny.
Just gotta get in there, Sonny. Alright, hold on. So yeah, you can do like a super jump by holding Z and then pushing A.
Super jumps for the win.
Alright, let's open this.
This game kind of reminds me of Banjo-Kazooie. Like they'll jump on the buttons and stuff.
Yeah. Well, it's actually funny that you said this because, well, Conkers Bad Fur Day, when they first started developing it, it was nothing like this.
Really?
And then they actually kind of pretty much scrapped the idea, and the game went dark for like about a year or something like that.
Yeah.
And then it came back to this, and the reason they changed it was because they thought it was too close to like games like Banjo-Kazooie and Donkey Kong 64. So they figured, let's try to make it different. And I think they succeeded because I've never really played Banjo-Kazooie, and I don't like Donkey Kong 64.
I remember.
I never played Donkey Kong 64, but I played Banjo-Kazooie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you've played them both, haven't you?
I played this and I played this and I played that.
Yeah. So
Banjo-Kazooie.
do you?
There's like little like things like but I guess majority of the games would have like buttons and X's on the ground to jump on and stuff like that. But the enemies and stuff are definitely more unique in this game because like eyeballs with like
Hey, you.
is that hay? Is that hay and eyeballs?
Yeah.
Like,
Apparently there's something real neat inside this barn. I can't quite see it myself.
I think I remember this part.
Some guys jumping around stinking a horse poo's real neat. Which, of course, it isn't.
Which of course it isn't. You know, I think I just like squirrels too. That was another thing.
Squirrel.
Yeah, I just like squirrels.
Tell us more about your obsession with squirrels.
Yeah. Well, I don't really have an obsession with squirrels. I mean,
Hey, Frank,
I mean,
I think there's a little fellow over there. Just coming
do you remember that cartoon? It was on Illo Press, Foamy.
Is it your is it?
The
Yeah.
clock's up there on my wall.
Uh-huh.
Well, that was another thing. Like, I just like squirrels. I don't like have statues of them in my room. That'd be weird.
He
but-
loves squirrels, guys. He's got a squirrel poster. His
Yeah.
his wallpaper's a squirrel. His sheet's got squirrels on them.
I have squirrels all over my room.
He does. He's got a problem.
But yeah,
Maybe we'll post some pictures of it.
I really don't. He's lying.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm lying.
Um,
But it'd be funny if you did. If I walked into your room, there's squirrels everywhere.
what do you have to say about a pitchfork, a paintbrush, and paint can talking? And they're making fun of the pitchfork.
I think it's time for the paint can to get knocked over.
Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna go over here. We're gonna listen to them jabber some more.
Doing in my barn?
Well, I never. It's a talking pitchfork.
Not around here.
It's touching.
Oh, I'm from the 21st century.
I don't like
Pick up that
it,
pitchfork.
but I like your type. Therefore, I conclude that I was gonna kick you up, but all around
Is he even listening to him? Conker's like, shut the fuck up. Just give me what you want. Let me get out of here.
Could you imagine if they made a sequel? There was supposed to be a sequel, and it was supposed to be called Conker's Other Bad Day.
Yeah.
but it never got made.
What? It got scrapped because the company went under?
Well, it didn't go under. It got bought out by Xbox.
Once again, went under.
Oh, nice. So there were 2 things that were censored in this game. That there's one picture online, and I might find it, and I'll put it up on the screen when I tell you about it. It was there was later on in the game you go to like a war zone.
Dude, you're doing really good.
Yeah, this part was actually a pain in the ass. But there's a war zone you go in, and there's like something getting electrocuted, and there was going to be a Pikachu tail.
Yeah.
But Nintendo requested them to take it out, so that's not in there.
Nintendo does that a lot with other stuff. They did just sue somebody for doing videos, or they asked them to take it down or something because they were going to use characters in their...
Oh, you're talking about like the Let's Plays of Nintendo?
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for bringing that up in a Nintendo Let's Play we're doing.
This is Nintendo Let's Play.
Yes, it is.
Dun dun dun. And if you're watching this, please don't tell us to take it down. This is a good game. Promotion.
Yeah, this is free publicity right here.
Yeah, just think about it.
But yeah, and then the other thing was there was supposed to be a joke about the Ku Klux Klan.
I'm glad. Oh yeah?
Yeah.
This game was gonna go straight racial.
I guess so, but that I don't know if that was ever in there. But it does say that 99% of the game was remade. So yeah.
But what was kept? Just the character
No,
model?
no, I don't mean remade. I mean remained. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Like this, for example.
Yeah, like he said shit.
Kick ass. Maybe it's still the context. Like if you use it like.
You know, I was thinking about that, and it reminded me of that South Park episode.
Yeah. When they were like.
You can't
use
say shit.
But you can say shit if you're like. You are a piece of shit, but you can't say I got a shit.
Yeah.
Which makes no sense at all.
when that little kid's talking to Mr. Garrison, he's like, "What if I have to take a shit?" He's like, "No."
Yeah, I think it's Ike, isn't it?
You can say I have to poop and shit, or I have to shit and poop, but you cannot say I have to shit.
It's a good episode.
That was so good.
Thank you. Even in this game, I think they should have put it in. You beat the game, you unlock them.
They really should have.
Because I would totally replay a game for more swear words.
You know, now that I think about it, I can't think of a 1M rated game besides this where the cursing was beeped out.
I already said that. Shut up. Okay. I don't believe this. I don't appear to.
Maybe because they were
I
trying
don't think I've ever played a game that the cursing was beeped out.
Maybe they were trying to appeal to kids. I'm trying to think of a game that I played.
I mean, that's quite obvious why they did beep it out, because they're like, well, kids are still going to get their hands on this. But could you imagine if they made GTA and all the curse words were beeped out? The people would like
It'd be like,
riot,
what is this game?
dude.
I shoot people in the face, but I can't hear fuck.
Yeah.
Stupid.
So, if you guys were just not looking at the screen and just listening to us, what happened was the paint can and paintbrush made fun of the pitchfork, so it decided to hang itself. But it has no neck, so it can't die. So it's hanging there, yeah. Alright, so now we're gonna go outside.
See the eyeballs just floating on the ground from the hay?
Mm-hmm. You can walk on them too, and like they pop.
Nice. Ooh, this is a boss?
Yeah, they kind of make fun of it.
What the fuck? You know, at first glance, if I didn't, I would think it was like a giant toad. But since he just, got some hay.
Yeah, and it says it's time to wander around aimlessly, like how just bosses do before you do anything with them.
So, do you think this game trolls? Is there a lot of, like, trolling in this game?
Can you go into detail?
Like, it makes fun of, like, real life or other games or anything like that?
What do you want?
I don't know if it really makes fun of it. I can't think of what the word's called.
Oh, really?
Is it a parody?
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
Okay, it does that a lot. Like, they put the Matrix in here towards the end of the game, spoiler. I'm not gonna go into what it spoils. If you want to know, it does a lot of that. And Conker, actually, if he sits still, this is totally awesome. It happens in the N64 one, not in the Xbox. If he sits still long enough, he starts playing a Game Boy, and he starts playing Killer Instinct.
Oh wow.
And it actually does like the do 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 do, and you hear Orchid, like she's like yeah. It's hilarious, dude.
It's high.
No, he's I think he's drunk or something. He could be high.
He looks high. He looks stoned.
He could be, but he wants us to go over here
You said you had big.
so he can pollinate this sunflower.
He's like, fuck that flower.
So this is probably gonna be the last thing we're gonna do. I'll do this so you guys can see what happens when he pollinates her.
You gonna pollinate her?
It's pretty good.
Yeah. How's Conker help him pollinate?
You will find out.
All right,
That's
here
what
we
we're gonna
go.
do.
You're gonna pollinate it? Give it to it for cash.
To me.
Because I could not think of how I'm gonna end this episode.
What does a squirrel need with money
But you were begging.
Because he needs boats and bitches.
and hoes? Boats and hoes.
Yeah. And he actually tells you what he does. Like he says sometimes. Yeah, I tried to get the bees before I went over here, but you have to talk to her first because she's like, oh my god, I need you to.
She's a dumb bitch.
So you were asking me if there. Did you ask me if there was nudity in this game?
Me out.
No, is there nudity in this game?
Well, there's like these sunflower titties.
Ooh, where?
Big move.
Well, you'll see them when she gets pollinated,
That's a bit strange. But
and then maybe I'll even go for a little bounce on them.
Do it.
no, you don't understand.
Oh, did you hear her?
No.
Ooh, you with your big fluffy tail.
She's getting wet right now. Just thinking about it.
Yes, she is.
She's like, ooh,
She's like,
give it to
Conker.
me. You can have chocolate, huh?
Yeah, chocolate's your health.
Yeah, they give you like a bunch.
Yeah.
She's getting raped right now.
But like some things they have improved in the Xbox version. Like sometimes they improve the controls and sometimes the controls are just as stupid. So like for instance later on they do a parody on you remember that the Dracula movie that came out with Keanu Reeves? I think it was just called Dracula. Do you know what I'm
Oh
talking
yeah, the Bram Stoker's.
about? Yeah. And
Got a plan.
yeah, they do one on that and he's in this game and he's Conker's like great ancestor. And they do him later on.
So they do a lot of Keanu Reeves.
No, there's no Keanu Reeves, but well, God, I lost my train of thought. But like, you have to. God, there's so much spoilers. Okay, well, this is another
But don't
spoiler.
spoil it.
Well,
Just don't
I'm trying to
spoil
explain-
it.
I'm trying to explain controls.
Okay, explain the controls.
So there's a certain thing that happens after you meet him.
Certain thing.
Certain thing that I'm not gonna spoil, but the controls of what you have to do there are not very good.
Are they?
They are playable in the Xbox version. It's still playable. It's just kind of really annoying.
What are they?
'Cause it
doing
goes
with that
really
poor
slow.
flower.
Well, you keep bringing back these bees. I'm not really sure if I can do them at multiple times, so to play it safe, I'm just gonna keep get one and then come back.
All right.
But yeah, I think you need 5. Like case here, Xbox version, they actually give you a little number down there that says like 1 of 5 if you collected 1 of 5.
Yeah.
This
I know
it's
right
just
now.
you're guessing. They did move the bees in the Xbox version.
To mix it up.
Yeah, so that it kind of threw me for a loop when I was doing that. Because I was like, wait a minute, where's the other bee?
Look at you jumping around.
But like, there's nothing horribly wrong with this game, and it is 100% playable. It's kind of frustrating at times, but other than that, it's awesome.
Get those bees. Show them what's up. Oh. Oh. Oop.
Oh, shit. So, as me and Kenny, as we're playing this, we have to turn it down, so he can't really hear it, but when Conker hits the ground, it makes like this horrible bone crunching sound. Like, it really sounds like it hurts when he falls off something really high. So, like, you can't really hear it, but
Be careful of that.
you actually use that to get up there to go inside, but we're not doing that. Gotta keep making sure these bees are following me. This game is so good.
Yeah. I like his little shoes. So is there any like other like outfits or anything or unlockables or?
Well, in the Xbox version, he does change his outfit a lot more.
Yeah. Is there anything like? Is it just like you said, like different areas, like the
Well, like
Matrix?
like
or-
yeah, with the Matrix, like he actually changes into like Neo's outfit,
Oh, that's cool.
and with the Dracula stage, he it almost looks like Van Helsing's outfit, but in the Nintendo 64 one, he doesn't change it at all. I was like, that's weird.
I'm sure they just didn't have the technology or the time.
Yeah, Or they didn't think of it, and then they were like, yeah, let's go back and do it. Alright, I'm gonna try to do this. This is the worst.
Get it.
Because I have to get up on a ladder, and he keeps sliding down. Come on, Conker. Come on. Oh, shit.
Whoa.
Dumbass controls, dude. Okay, this is what I'm talking about.
Why don't you just jump on the pipe?
Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now, the worst thing about this game is the fucking camera.
Oh yeah, so
It
it's a
gets
Maximo.
in the way.
It's Maximo.
It might be no. The camera gets really fucking annoying. I can't really testify to Maximo because I played like 10 minutes of Maximo.
How do you control the camera in this?
You push the C buttons, whereas you use like the right analog stick on the Xbox.
Yeah, on Maximo, you just press like
All
R1.
right, hold
and it
on,
goes
hold on. I need
behind it.
concentration. Okay, gotta get these bees.
Front of the edge.
Okay, I got him. I got him.
Good job.
Okay, I'm pressing the C
You
button.
can fly down.
All right,
now?
all right.
Oh. Is it falling? They don't go in the water.
They don't go in the water, and that's actually kind of fun.
Kind of like real life.
Yeah. Oh my god.
You okay there?
I'm trying to get out of the fucking stupid water.
If you go to the beach, it'll tell you to swim.
Alright.
Probably.
No, you later on you learn how to swim in
Ooh.
poo. Fucking bitch, dude.
Can you please get these bees?
I'm trying, dude. These are so hard. Oh my god.
You like
Did
to
you
fly.
see-
Quit flying. Just there you go. Does he like climb? He's a squirrel.
Okay, I'm just gonna
Okay.
take it slower.
Go slow.
Come on, Conker. Come on, you got a long way to go. We can do this.
You got it.
Come on. Come on.
Conquer. Jump in. Don't you over jump. I like how you changed the camera just
Yeah.
a little bit. Okay, here we go again.
Here we
Round
go.
2.
Okay.
You can't just fly down.
Well, no, because if you fall too far, you'll just die.
But what if you just fly?
Well, he doesn't have like an infinite hover.
Oh, it doesn't have like a tails.
Well, no, like his tail, like it's kind of like Dixie's in the new Donkey Kong. Like it works for a little bit, but then
And
it
it
just
stops.
dies.
He gets tired.
All right, so we're taking it slow.
Take it
So this
slow.
is the last B. That's why I saved it for last, because I knew there might be a little problem with that. All right, so slide down here.
Slide it.
Okay.
There we
Go
go.
over here.
A little bit of that. Hey,
All right, now
there's
I'm gonna double get these bees right here. So yeah, because I knew they were there.
I
So
like
now
that.
I'm gonna, excuse me, go back down here.
Fly.
He still got hurt.
Get that chocolate right there. I guess you don't. There you go.
Yeah, we get it. All right, so we got them all.
Got all the bees.
You ready for this?
I'm ready for this.
She's about to get her
She's
bee.
fanning. She's
bee
getting
on.
hot. She's getting hot and bothered right now. Whoa.
You like those babies?
Yeah, look at him. This bee's about like the jizz in his plants.
There you go. She's all yours.
Oh, thanks very much. I'm going in. Wish me luck, fella.
I'm going in.
I feel it. His face.
Did you hear that?
He's like,
Cheers, little fella. I feel like a new man.
So do I.
She feels like a new man.
Fancy going for a
In the
bite?
Xbox version, you can see where they kind of put like a top on her.
Yeah.
So they kind of like censored it a little bit more. It's kind of pissed me off. That's what I call a platform game. But that's pretty much gonna conclude this episode of Conker.
Jumping on her titties.
Yeah, you like that? So, yeah, we recently hit 100 subscribers on YouTube. So thank you to everybody for that.
Thank you.
We're gonna keep doing these games. You guys keep watching them. I'm Nicky Vancho.
I'm Kenny Gamache.
We'll talk to you guys later.
Boing. Look at Death just chilling.
So I'm gonna go around. So I'm gonna show you what's going on with this. So you know, you got game number 1 up here. Then you got game number 2. Your game number 3. You got the chapters, and then you got options. Now inside options, you can change it like to stereo. Then you got your cheats too.
Ooh, type in cheats.
Yeah, I don't type in any cheats, but you know. And then their multiplayer. That's pretty much the only thing in the Conker games I haven't tried out. But we're gonna start a new game now.
I like that.
Yes.
Nintendo presents.
So do you think we should like shut up, or do you think we can just talk over it? There are subtitles when they talk.
Let's. How long is this? Is it gonna be long?
Well, we're gonna do a longer episode today because one, you can't skip the cutscenes even if you wanted to.
Barry.
You can only skip them when you've already seen them once.
You get
So we have to watch all the cutscenes. So that's what that's going to be. So they are pretty long, and there's kind of some of them in between.
All right, maybe we'll be quiet. He looks like a bad bitch.
Little Clockwork Orange. Yeah. I've never seen the movie, but
I have.
I watched the thing. That's what they said it was. So.
Barry's getting it. Ooh.
In the Xbox version, she has a 69 on the back of her little top part.
Yeah?
Yeah, she does.
Why?
Your guess is as good as mine, but I'm telling you it's probably because she's a slut.
I believe it.
You've reached, like, Barry's place. I'm not available to answer the phone, obviously. However,
What a bitch.
Look at her go.
a number, they sound cute, I may ring you back. Ciao.
What a whore.
I know,
Sounds
did you
a
like
dumb
how she added
whore.
the and sound cute?
Yeah.
Barry, if you there, pick up. Hello? Oh, anyway.
Barry's kicking, doing like
I'm gonna be a
Taibo.
bit late.
Yeah.
Well, met up with a couple of guys, and they're off tomorrow to some, I don't know, fight some war somewhere. Anyway,
He's fucking drunk.
Love you.
Who exercises like that?
I don't know, but maybe like
think she bought it.
in the 90s, that's what they did.
That's what they did.
Yeah.
Chicks did handstands and did in-air
Splits.
splits.
Yeah.
How is it?
Maybe she's a stripper.
What, again? Okay.
She might be.
Okay. God, they're so cool.
Ooh, the
I
weasels.
don't feel so good now.
I was like, okay, whatever.
I don't see it.
What do you think he's drinking?
Milk.
That's what I thought, but it didn't really make any sense considering Conker's a squirrel that likes to get drunk.
Maybe it's a white Russian.
Oh, there you go. This game is so awesome.
He's like so small compared to that seat.
I know.
Well, there I am. Conquer the king. King of
Piece of
all
cheese.
the land.
He's so awesome.
Who'd have thought that? But how did I come to this, I hear you say? And who are those strange fellows that surround my throne? I hear you also say. Well, it's a long story. Come closer, and I'll tell you.
His voice is
It all
awesome.
started yesterday.
Kind of sounds
What
like
day that was.
a grandma.
It's what I call
Your grandma sounds like Conker.
No, I'm just saying it sounds like a grandma.
Okay.
Not my grandma.
Well, I'm just
Let's clarify that real
okay,
fast.
yeah. I was about to say I need to meet your grandma if she sounds like Conker. Oh.
Ooh.
Here we go, Barry. Warning: the following show contains strong language as well as heavily opinionated thoughts. If you're easily offended or cannot handle the opinions of others, you should close this video now. Hello, welcome to another episode of That Video Game Show. I'm Nicky Vancho.
And I'm Kenny Gamache.
And today we're going to be playing Conkers Bad Fur Day for the Nintendo 64.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's the better version of the game, right?
It is the better version of the game.
Why is that?
Because the Xbox version is censored. But we'll get into that later.
Yeah, we will.
So we're just going to...
Look at this guy. Got a fucking chainsaw. He's cutting shit up.
Yeah, Conker's awesome. You can't skip this, so you have to watch this.
That's alright.
Yeah. Rareware,
I don't
back
know.
when they were really good.
Yeah, they are. Or were.
Yeah. Marvelous. Just love it when he says that. You can skip this, but I'll let it play out. You know, the cock and plucker.
Yeah, the cock and plucker.
There you go.
Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah,
Guys, enjoy yourself
obviously
and
the
all that.
Beatles
I'll probably
Yeah.
see you sometime next week.
is what they're
Gotta go.
copying there. Even though it doesn't make any sense because none of the instruments are actually in relation to the Beatles except for the drums.
Toilets up this way. Yeah, that's better.
This is great. I love this.
Too good tonight. Ooh, hang on a sec.
He just like threw up on that dude.
Thing's pissed.
Sorry about that, old chap. Gotta go.
Sorry about that old chop.
Well, I mean, look, it's an N64 game. Looks pretty good. I mean, so far,
Well, yeah,
it's interesting.
like there are some things that's like when I look up that this is probably one of the best looking N64 games because it's towards the very end of its lifespan. So it's pretty much everything they could possibly do to get the graphics as best as they could on the system.
Familiar to me.
What the hell?
Those are some bees stealing.